The Main Issues Report is your opportunity to help shape the future development of East Lothian for the next 10 years and beyond.
East Lothian has a wide variety of historic towns and villages, attractive rural landscapes and a coastline rich in natural heritage.
Agriculture and tourism are important industries, but today East Lothian is also firmly within Edinburgh's wider travel to work area and housing market.
East Lothian is projected to be one of the fastest growing areas of Scotland, with population growth of 35% by 2035.
A number of major development sites have already been identified across East Lothian in previous plans. These have enough land for around 6,000 homes, but there is now an additional need to find more land to meet the government's requirements.
The strategic plan for the Edinburgh City region has been approved by government. This means finding land for at least 4,000 additional homes beyond existing allocations. This results in the need for enough land to deliver a total of 10,000 homes in the next 10 years. New developments are expected to be mainly within the A1 and East Coast Mainline transport corridor.
We need to plan for where and how East Lothian should grow, how this can happen in the most sustainable way, and which areas should be protected from development. The preferred strategy at this stage is a compact strategy, as well as continuing to support development sites already identified in previous plans. This would focus the search for additional housing and employment land towards the west of the strategic transport corridor. The west is where most of East Lothian's existing residents live, is where the greatest demand is, and is the most accessible to jobs, public transport and other facilities within the city region.
An alternative strategy may be to try and disperse growth more evenly across East Lothian, spreading it across the main towns within the strategic transport corridor or to other settlements. This may mean people travelling further to access jobs and services.
Our town centres are a focus for a wide mix of land uses and act as service hubs for the population around them. Retail parks out with East Lothian compete with our town centres and draw trade from them. How can we improve local shopping provision within East Lothian? What's your vision for the future of your town centre and how can it be enhanced?
Many people in East Lothian commute out of the area for work. The council is keen to promote employment and new business opportunities within East Lothian. There are a number of sites already earmarked for employment, but are there better options and how can we make sure these sites are actually developed?
The Central Scotland Green Network concept aims to connect habitats and communities, improve access to the countryside and coast, and enhance the character and appearance of the area. What do you think are the opportunities for improving recreation, active travel, biodiversity and landscape character in East Lothian?
There are 6 main towns in East Lothian, each with its own secondary school catchment serving the surrounding area. The Main Issues Report looks at development opportunities in each of these 6 catchment areas in turn.
Musselburgh is East Lothian's largest town and is the most accessible part of East Lothian in the wider city region and is closest to the origin of demand for new homes. The preferred approach at this stage identifies development opportunities that could deliver around 4,700 homes in the area and a significant area of employment land. This would involve changes to greenbelt boundaries. Impact on transport, air quality and education provision are significant issues. If the Musselburgh area does not accommodate this scale of growth, alternative sites will need to be found further east.
Prestonpans is a highly accessible area within East Lothian. The preferred approach at this stage could deliver around 150 homes. Land that is no longer required at Cockenzie Power Station presents a major redevelopment opportunity, and the preferred approach is to support employment on this site. An expansion of Longniddry is not preferred at this stage, but it may be a reasonable alternative housing opportunity.
Tranent is also very accessible, and at this stage the preferred approach could deliver over 1,300 homes and new employment land. These housing sites are to the west and south of Tranent, and in some of the smaller villages to the south and east. An alternative might be to expand on the east of Tranent. Impacts on transport, air quality and education provision are key issues in the Tranent area.
Haddington is accessible by public transport, but not as accessible as some of East Lothian's other main towns. The preferred approach at this stage could provide 1,400 homes and some new employment land on the edge of the town. Other options for the expansion of Haddington exist to the east and west of the town. School capacity would be an issue for any major expansion.
Dunbar is accessible, but less so than towns further west. The preferred approach at this stage could provide over 1,500 homes and some new employment land. The preferred housing opportunities are mainly in Dunbar itself, but there are some small sites in some of the rural villages. An alternative approach would be to develop on land at Ewford Farm. An expansion of East Lothian might be considered, particularly if a new rail halt is delivered there.
North Berwick is accessible, but less so than other main towns elsewhere in East Lothian. The preferred approach at this stage could deliver over 1,200 homes and some new employment land. These sites are in North Berwick itself, as well as some of the coastal villages. The Drem and Fenton Bars area may be an option for a large new settlement in the medium to long term if this is required in future.
Land is already identified for a new settlement of 1,600 homes at Blindwells, and there may be potential for significant expansion of this further east. If it is capable of expansion, Blindwells could help accommodate much of East Lothian's future growth. At this stage, there are a number of uncertainties in relation to how a larger new settlement could be delivered successfully.
The Main Issues Report also seeks your views on a number of other important planning issues. How can development and infrastructure be funded? Which areas have special qualities that should be protected from development? How and where can we provide affordable housing and what form should this take? How can we guide renewable energy to appropriate locations? Are there areas where mineral extraction can be accommodated?
The Main Issues Report can be accessed on our website at www.eastlothian.gov.uk/LDP. You may also be interested in a range of supporting documents. The Interim Environmental Report sets out predicted environmental effects and includes appendices with detailed assessment of potential development sites. The Monitoring Statement provides an evidence base, policy review, and the preferred approach to other planning issues. The Transport Appraisal assesses the transport impacts of a range of possible development scenarios.
The Main Issues Report is your chance to help shape the future of East Lothian. Consultation is open from the 17th of November 2014 to the 8th of February 2015. Visit our website to find out more, including details of consultation events near you and how you can give us your views using our online consultation hub.